Good morning, traders. Welcome to Monday edition of the smoothest live stream on all the internet. My name is Lou Smooth. You guys can call me Smooth. And today we're going to be looking at the Nasdaq and see what's going on here. And just before the stream, we took a little bit of a long here, and we did all right. We did took 200 bucks off. I'll tell you guys where we took the trade. I think we took the trade right in here somewhere. I think we took it right in here, and we banged out a little $200 hit here. So nice way to start the day. We have $100 left over from last night, so our current balance right now is at 304, which is not a bad way to start the day. Let's see if we can continue that with a little bit of follow through here. Let me just update my P&L. We're up to 600 bucks last night, but in the true spirit of degeneracy, we gave most of that back, and we closed out with about 100 bucks. So not bad, not too bad. So right now we're looking at a possible continuation of this move here. We did just fill a gap. We filled that gap. Right now the market looks like it's weakening up a little bit. So we might be looking for a short here in the short term. We're going to keep our eyes peeled here for just a sec though, because we did have an absorption level here. So we got to watch this. There was a bullish absorption level here. We'll go over our levels in just a moment here. We might be finding support on the gap. Right now we have about 22 seconds left on this move. I don't know if I trust this move down yet. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look at here at our levels. So we have the high, this liquidity level here. This is the high from last week and from Friday. That's at 19,588. We did have the move overnight try to creep down here, but it got quickly bought up by the bulls here. We saw the bears trying to absorb this move down, and the bulls had none of it, so they pushed it right back up. So we're looking at this level still, possibly today. Let's see if we can move this over to, this is some possible support and resistance in here as well. I like this level we got to watch, and this level we got to watch, and then we have this trend line here that we also got to be aware of. Let's see if we got that on the money. That's pretty close. Yeah, we got to watch this trend line. We got to watch this trend line, and we're also kind of creating a new trend line in here, which is nuts, right? We're so bullish that we haven't even tapped any of these trend lines yet. We haven't tapped any of them yet. We have 3 trend lines right now to the upside. Which is kind of weird. So we'll keep our eyes on these levels. Plus we have this level up here. Now in the bigger time frames, we have that 20,000 level. On the daily, we have that 20,000 level up here as a target, potential target. We have the gap also, the fill here. There is a gap here at 19,800. Let me mark that gap next because we don't have this gap anymore. So we have a gap here at 19,755. Mark this over here. Yeah, we have that gap at 19,759 more or less. And then we have 20K. So those are our short time frame targets that we're looking at. We'll zoom into the 12 real quick and see if there's anything going on here on these midterm time frames. Okay, so we had bearish absorption here followed by bullish price action. So it looks like the market may still want to continue going. Still want to keep going here. Oh, come on. All right, then we take a look at our 1 minute here. Yeah, it looks like the bull stepped right back in here. All right, let me turn on, oh, there we go, we're good. All right. Not sure what the market may want to do here, but she is getting a little bit of mixed signals. We're having a bullish candle here, very nice bullish candle, followed up by some bearish absorption candles here, so we'll see. Armando, good morning. Corey, what's going on, brother? How are you guys making out this morning? Welcome to anybody who's in the background watching. I am about to start my walk here, but let me go ahead and put on my ankle weights. Give me a second, guys. All right, we're ready, guys. We're ready for this action. All right, let's go ahead. All right, we're good. We're good and we're ready. Looks like the market does want to possibly test some lower prices here, so we probably take a short here. We're going to give it a couple of seconds here to confirm. Shorts are looking pretty good. Up to 60 on the pre-market. Can't complain. Good job, brother. Oh, look, no, the market still wants to go higher. Yeah, right now I'm hands off because the market looks like it still might want to go higher here. It was trying to confirm a red candle. Right now there's some bullish action here. Let me go to the 1 hour again. Let me check out this 1 hour. Yeah, it looks like we have to hit that target of 19,588. 19,590. Yeah, we're up. Yeah, this is the target it's shooting for. Yeah, she still looks bullish here. 19,590. This is still looking bullish. Yeah, I think we might just sit it out at the moment because she's still looking very bullish. We could get a little bit of a push down here. Kind of hinting towards that it wants to drop a little. Not in love with it, but it's something. Last week's high. What's up, Hero? What's up, True Seeker? Yeah, we might be heading to 19,590 here. Or we could retrace a little bit here because we're getting some mixed signals. I still really think that we've got some more room to the upside. But a lot of times the market does like to come and flush out these late longs in here. We do have the market open in about 4 minutes. So I think we're just going to sit tight and wait to see what happens. There's no need to get into a brand new trade right now. We don't have any news today, so the market could be a bit unpredictable. Don't have any major news, but let me check out the headlines and see if there's anything happening in the world. Anything we need to know today for Monday morning? Today's the 28th? The heck did I write? Today's the 28th? What kind of dates I've been using? Wow. So what did I write yesterday? So yesterday was the 27th, right? Did I go backwards? Holy moly, I went backwards. Yeah, it looks like she may want to give it back. Yeah, wow. I put the wrong date on today's, I put the wrong date. That's crazy. All right, looks like the market may want to head down a little bit, but like I said, I'm not going to take any trades right now. We're too close to the open. We're just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. She could give us the old dumperoo here, which it looks like she may want to. But we're going to wait. Be patient. We're a good distance from the VWAP, which is nice, because I don't like being too close to the VWAP to take trades. Yeah, we're a very, very good distance away. Very nice distance away. We're in the first, second. We're entering the third standard deviation of the VWAP, which is nice. Price trades a lot more clean that way. All right, so we probably could have had a winner here on our hands if we would have taken this short, but like I said, better safe than sorry. Got about 1 minute left to the open here. How did it go yesterday? We were doing pretty good, man. We were taking we took like 5 or 6 trades in a row in the beginning with all winners. I think we were up to $600 last night, and then I took a couple of losing trades towards the end of the evening. Market started moving a little unpredictably. I think we closed out with like $100 something in profit. Learned a lot, but overall great session. A little bit the price action was very volatile yesterday because the volume was very low. There wasn't that much on the books. And you could see the spreads were huge. They were almost 4 points. The spread would eat up half of your position if you were taking a 10-point trade. So you got to be careful when you're trading in environments like that. The market's going to be open in just a few seconds here, guys. Just a few seconds. Yeah, a lot of people last night were sitting on the sideline. They were just watching because it was really, it was trading like a low float stock. You had gaps on the 1 minute chart. It was just very weird. Wow, here we go. You were at the beach, Armando? Great job, man. What's up, Turbo? Good morning, man. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. It's always fun to trade. Especially when you go down to the 15-second. Or like Mo would say, the 1 tick chart. All right, we're getting a little bit of a flush here. Watch yourselves, guys. What's our ATR this morning? Let's check on our ATR. ATR is 8. We're starting to creep a little bit higher though. I bought a TopStep account Friday. I need 1,500 today to pass my combine. You got this, brother. Woohoo, look at that pump. Look at that pump, guys. Look at that juicy, juicy pump. What's up, Giant Diver? How are you, brother? All right, market's still following through here. Still showing some follow through. Look at her in all her wickiness. Just when you thought it was safe to go long, guys. Look at her. She's long, she's short. She's long, she's short. Which one would it be next? Oh, Lord. Yeah, NQ, man. She's bipolar in the mornings when she wakes up. And people ask me, how do I know NQ is a woman? Well, look how she wakes up. No, I'm just kidding for you. I'm just kidding, ladies. Or lady, or I'm not sure how many ladies are on the stream, but I'm just kidding. You guys wake up just fine. It's us, the men, who wake up cranky. All right. I have a good feeling that we can pass our eval today if we play our cards right. Not that that's the point. We're still forward testing. I'm going to give it a whole full week of doing it the right way. Last week I gave it like 2 days of doing it the right way. And before that I was doing too much human intervention, which is never a good thing. A trading system should be more rigid, and I feel it should be more rigid if it's a true strategy, and let it play out instead of introducing human emotion. We'll see. Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Absolutely, Mo. Good airplane reference. All right, looks like we're getting a little dumpy. We're getting a little dumpy here, guys. Be careful. Be careful. Yikes, man. Yikes, guys. I might be interested in this short here. Wow, what a dump. What a candle. What a candle there. Oh, man, never mind. I'm not taking that short. What's up, F4? Good morning. Good morning, Mo. Bitcoin did me dirty last night. Bitcoin did me severely dirty. I have a stop loss at 95. I think I have a stop loss at 95,800 if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe 95,600. Who knows? I'm probably out of my trade. I was up 30%. Didn't take profits because I thought it was going to continue going lower. And I think it might have stopped me out. Let's check on it. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Thank God I was saved. It looks like Bitcoin might be having to move back down. If it is, we'll be in luck. We'll be in luck. But as of right now, I'm not too sure. She's been a pumper. She's been a pumper. Yeah, look at this dump. Man, I wanted to take that short, but I didn't like the way that this candle, huge candle. In hindsight, I should have probably taken it, but you know, hindsight, how that works. So I've done the back testing on these candles, and these candles get reversed pretty quickly, sometimes within the next candle, and sometimes a few candles later. But the win rate on these is pretty low, less than 50%. So I don't take these just in case you guys are wondering why I didn't take this one. Just because this is a high volume candle and they tend to get reversed quickly. It's like this one here, when it came down, got reversed right away. I'd rather have a regular candle follow after an absorption candle, and then maybe get the benefit of getting this candle as one of the reaction candles out there I'm in the trade. But if this candle's already played out, there's a good chance that the majority of the move has already happened. So that's why I don't necessarily take these trades. Just trying to make a comeback here. Just trying to stage a comeback, guys. Be careful. Doesn't look like this would have been a winner anyway. Let's take a quick look. If I would have taken it right here, that would have been a 24 points. Oh yeah, it would have been a winner. Would have been a winner. We might still have an opportunity here though. Ooh, we got a silly dump off here. Wow. Right at the VWAP, guys. Favorite place to transact. Right in the VWAP. Didn't even realize that till just now. How's everybody feeling today? Was the weekend long enough for everyone? If you ask my daughters, I don't think the weekends are ever long enough. I feel refreshed up. I feel good. Let's take a look at gold. Is gold doing anything? Gold's kind of going sideways. Gold's kind of going sideways. So we'll see what the outcome of gold's going to be in the next few. All right, we got a bullish absorption candle here off the VWAP. See what kind of candle we get next here. If we get a red candle, this could be a continuation of a bearish move. I don't know if I want to take any trades right here, right now, guys, because we're stuck between the daily open and the VWAP. So between the daily open and the VWAP, probably not that interested in taking a trade. I'm going to wait a little bit more. Wait for a better location. You know what they do between the VWAP and the daily. And it's not even that big of a spread. How big is that? It's only like 29 points. It's a very tight little pocket here. I think I'd rather be careful here. She does look like she wants to continue to the downside at the moment, but we're not sure yet though, because she's still giving us some green candles here. We'll see what comes along. Yeah, I think we're going to get some more move to the downside. We could. Careful with the zone. Careful here, guys. Price is not going to react logically. Not only because it's the open, but also because we're stuck in a really, really weird place. I'd like to see her get away from here. As you can see, red bar, green bar, red bar, green bar, red bar, green bar. They even splashed in a little bit of a yellow bar here, just to throw you off a little bit. Check on the ATR in the meantime. The ATR might have progressed a little. Yeah, we got the ATR up to 20 now. It's a lot better than 8. a lot better than 8. All right, the Bulls are back in town. Popping our head above the daily open here for the first time since this whole little dump. Let's see if she can close above the daily open here in the 1 minute. That'd be a bullish indication. All right, looks like she wants to go. There we go. We've escaped. We've reached terminal velocity now. We're going to go into the outer sphere here, or leave the atmosphere, I should say, and head into space right next to the moon here at 20,000. Just be careful here, guys. We still have this area that we need to get above. 19,575. I think we can. Nice move here. Bulls are still pushing. Buying this thing up in anticipation for I don't know what. Maybe news tomorrow, maybe earnings this week. We got a big week, guys. There's a lot of news on the horizon this week. We got NFP, we got jobless claims, we got some huge players are reporting this week. I think Apple reports this week too. Bunch of big companies reporting this week. So it's going to be a wild, wild week. Probably have a bunch of Trump tweets coming out. Who knows? It's going to be a wild one. Uh-oh. She's going. Please don't take Bitcoin with you. Leave Bitcoin in the dumps. Leave Bitcoin behind, baby. Yeah, looks like she made a full recovery here. Nice move, nice move. All right, cool. She did it. Congratulations, NQ. You did it, girl. She's about to break through this 573 level. Watch her. She's setting up some bullish signals here. Yeah, it looks like she just broke through the morning low, the morning highs. We got last week's high here now at 19,590. And we reached it. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see what comes out. Thank you for the likes, guys. Let's see if we can get up to 50 likes today. Trying to get our TikTok up to 50 followers too, if you guys wouldn't mind following us at Loose Move Trader. We'll do a 50K eval giveaway. Today could be the day. We actually only need 19 more followers, and there's 19 people watching right now. That would be such a nice thing. Beautiful gesture. All right, so she's pushing pretty hard. We are probably going to see our next level. We have a gap that we just outlined at 19,759. That might be its target. That might be its target. I mean, not going to go in a straight line. I don't think so, at least. So we'll see if we can get some pullbacks, some entries. What's up, Bill? Something I see last few candles is AD is like super bullish. ADD is super bullish. ADD. What's ADD, bud? Attention deficit disorder? I think you could take Ritalin for that. Ooh, I got a lot of evals that renewed, so I actually got to pass this one, man. I start passing those other evals. Advanced decline line. Is that like the tick chart? I mean, not the tick chart. Yeah, the tick chart. Is that like the tick chart? I've never used that before. The ADD. Can you explain that to us in a little bit of like a summary? Like dumb it down for like a fifth grader, like myself. Advanced decline, says Turbo Skeeter. So the advanced decline is the amount of is that the amount of bullish stocks versus the amount of bearish stocks? Would that be correct? I'm just assuming right now what that would be. I can ask Grok if you guys want me to. Grok could give us an explanation of what advanced decline is. Or is that something totally different? Oh, it is? Wow. Should be on Jeopardy. What is ADD, Alex? Imagine if AI went on Jeopardy nowadays. Remember when they had a computer go up against some of the best Jeopardy players? Imagine if AI went against the Jeopardy players nowadays. Dude, they wouldn't even get a chance to beep beep like their little buzzer thing. Nowadays it'd be a smoke show. And now they should have like Grok versus ChatGPT versus Gemini and just have the three AIs playing Jeopardy and see who wins. That would be hilarious. They should make that as a skit. That would be pretty funny. I'd want to watch that. Who do you think would win, guys? Who do you think would win in a fight, Superman or Batman? No, I'm just kidding. Who do you think would win Jeopardy if it was Grok, ChatGPT, and Gemini? If there's another AI I'm missing out on, then let me know. Who do you think would win in a fight? Let me put that as a post. All right, let's see what you guys think. I'll put that to a poll. Can't believe my Bitcoin trade is in the profits again. Bitcoin's dumping off, huh? You keep going there, Bitcoin. Keep dumping there, baby. No need to turn around. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we're getting some weak signals here. Getting some pretty weak signals, so I might be interested in taking a short soon. We'll see here, though. If we have a... Ooh, damn. She didn't even wait for me. She didn't even wait for me, guys. Yeah, I'm not taking that anymore. She didn't even wait. Not even 1 second. Damn, ChatGPT is already in the lead. ChatGPT's in the lead. No, man. Come on, guys. Give Grok some love here. Damn, Gemini is in second place. We only have 3 votes, though, so... Whoa, wait. Let's see if Grok can come back from dead last. Oh, Grok's catching up. Uh-oh, Grok and Gemini are tied. Let's see how this ends up. Ooh, man, what a little dumpy move here. We still have, I don't like this candle, but who am I to like? Doesn't matter what I like. I can only imagine if NQ would move just right. I can only imagine. So fast my TP didn't fill. I had to sell manually. Made extra $100. Good job, Turbo. I can only imagine. Oh, come on, mama. What you gonna do next? Hallelujah. Alright, looks like she's still dumpy. She's still looking kind of weak. Give her another minute to set up here. About 45 seconds to be exact. All right, stand by for a possible short here in the next 10 seconds. I'm taking 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm taking this short. Only imagine. Am I gonna get stopped out here? Oh, man. Oh wait, I'm at the wrong place. Am I? Yeah, I'm at the wrong place. Sorry. My stop should be up here. My stop should be up here. I calculated that incorrectly. I calculated that incorrectly. My stop should have been here at 290, and my TP should be 290. Hallelujah. Okay. That's really my trade. My bad. All right, let's see if we can get it. I almost miscalculated that pretty badly. All right, looks like the market's got another idea in mind here, though. She might want to go higher. Might get stopped here. Taking most of our profits from last night and this morning if she does. But if we get the dump off here, that'd be very nice. That'd be very nice. Let's see, our TP is at 531, which is above the VWAP, and right above the open too. So it's not a bad place. Not a bad place. I might add another one here, according to my strategy. I might have to add another. All right, we're going to add another here. We're at Friday's close here, 535. See if we get to 531. That'd be a nice hit. All right, we're gonna move this one here. All right, let's see if we can get it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, baby. Nice, nice, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that beautiful bean footage. That was great. What's up, Alejandro? How you doing, my friend? My brother from another mother, sent from the above. A top G just like me. One of the best might be Alejandro Guzman. Lou, do you guys use indicators to trade this? Like the VWAP, RSI, MACD? Alejandro, watch the last video on my YouTube channel here where it says 88% win rate. That'll kind of sum up what I'm using right now for trading. What a smooth trade, says Mo Lester. Guys, say what's up to my friend Alejandro here. He is one of the realest OGs in the game of real estate. If you guys ever need help buying or selling real estate in the lovely state of New Jersey, please reach out to Alejandro Guzman. He is by far the most trustworthy real estate agent I've ever had the pleasure of working with, mentoring, and just good old-fashioned good guy. Yeah, brother. This is what my chart actually looks like, Alejandro, and all these candles have different meanings. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh man, come on. Are we not changing screens already? All right, guys. For some reason, we're not changing screens here. I might have to restart the stream in a sec. But this is what my chart looks like, Alejandro. And every one of these candles has a different color. They mean something. So the fact that we had a purple candle here, this is bearers absorbing the bullish buying delta. Delta is the difference between buyers and sellers at any candle. So right here, we had a little bit of buy pressure. As you can see, a little green mini bar here. But then up here, we had a purple bar, which means the sellers are absorbing any possible buys. And then we had a red candle, which means that bears are definitely in control. So we went short here with a stop loss up here. But then we saw this candle, which is the bulls trying to take over. But the bulls tried to take over, even though the sellers were clearly present, as you can see here. But then the bears kept pushing it down even further, as you can see in this candle. So that told me it's okay to add to my position. So I added another 5 to my position, effectively putting 1 mini or 10 micros on. And then we took profits right at our target, which was nice. And now we're here above, now we're below the VWAP, which is precisely what market would do, right? Do what everyone's least expecting for her to do. And that's it in a nutshell. And that's it, buddy. Man, you guys love some ChatGPT. Why don't you just marry it then? You guys like ChatGPT so much. Yeah, now my Bitcoin short is doing really well. We're back in the money, baby. Instead of almost getting stopped out, BTC is about to dump off a cliff. Just go and cliff there, BTC. Don't worry. Don't look back. Nobody's waiting for you back there. All right, so we cracked through this trend line. Let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. So this trend line that we set this morning has been thoroughly cracked. You've been cracked, baby. With this level here that we're looking at here with support resistance, support here, resistance here, support here. We could come right to this 446 level here. Watch it. Watch it, watch it. All right. She's dumping. She's dumping, guys. With no mercy. No mercy at all. Have some mercy, NQ. Have some mercy on the people. French Bully says Alejandro's such a good guy that Lady Gaga made him a song. Is that true? I'm not familiar with the song. Thanks, Alejandro. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, this is a really, really nice straight line here. But keep in mind, the market doesn't like when too many people are in profits. So take some of your profits, guys, if you're still in this trade, because she will do a haymaker on us and probably just pop like all the way up to like 530 or something just to grab people. She might even pop up here, or she might just come back altogether. So she doesn't like it when people are in too much profit. So straight lines like this with no pullbacks, they don't go on forever. So consider this a gift, an early morning Monday, that's a tongue twister. Early Monday morning gift. Who knows how long she'll last for. Wow. Wow. The carnage, guys, the carnage. Kamatsu, what's up, brother? It could go around 19,420. Zoom out again. 420. Yeah, I could see 420. I could even see 394, 400, 390, 392. There's a lot here. We have this trend line here too. This with this confluence 400 with the trend line and this support level. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. All we know, she's a dumper. She's a dumper, guys. Look at the top of the stable area. That's a zone where programmers will start buying. Look at the top of that stable area. The top of the stable area? We're talking about like the 420 area, like around here? You mean this area here? This is definitely going to be this was consolidation area, so there's going to be definitely a lot of reaction around here. If that's what you're referring to. Yeah, this area here. Yeah. I see sellers try to sell in here, buyers took over. So we're gonna have our work cut out for us here. For sure. Watch this area, guys. Watch her. Be careful. What's up with these candles? Why are you looking like that? Strange. There we go, much better. Yeah, BTC dump, baby. Is you gotta keep dumping? She's retracing a little now, huh? I hope not. Hope BTC gives us a good dump. Oops. Let's see where we entered in BTC. Average price of 414. We're currently right now at 94,414. Are we coming back above that? BTC's not acting right, man. I need it to just dump off a cliff here. Let's see if she gets back above 461. I think I might just close her out at 94.7. I might close her out in a small loss if she continues higher, BTC. It's kind of not looking right. I'm setting my TP on BTC. She ain't looking right. She was dumping, but now she's recovering a bit. 600. I'll take a small loss on her in case she does want to come higher. Confirm that. Yeah, I'm put 94,630. Because 600 is such an even number. 94,630 and a stop loss. We got a TP set at 92.2. We'll see if we get there. I'm talking about Bitcoin in case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about here. I had a short on Bitcoin since Saturday, and it started playing out very nicely. It started playing out really nicely over the weekend. We were down to 92.8. I had a TP at 92.2. Right now it looks like we are dumping, but it looks like she's going to try to make a recovery of some sort. She might. So I'm not sure. We set our TP, our stop loss now at 94.6 in case she wants to continue going higher. Because that move we just had was really strong, that BTC move, if you guys want to take a quick look. This dump we had is a very strong candle. Chances are that we retrace this candle very high. Alright, so we might be taking a long here on, we're alright at the VWAP. I'm not doing anything at the VWAP. I'm not doing anything at the VWAP. The VWAP could just do whatever it's got to do. I'm not taking any trades here at the VWAP right now on the NQ. Actually, we never switched, huh? Okay. All right, so let me restart my stream here because you guys are not able to follow me. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry, we had to restart the stream. Our trackpad wasn't working. Trackpad is what I use to change the scenes. A-Team Trading Strategies, what's going on? He's in a short. Kamatsu says, yeah, gold is pumping. The bears aren't done for the day. Oh, really? Let's take a look at that. Is gold really pumping? It looks like gold is trying to peep its head above that VWAP. Just hoping BTC could stay under 94.6. If not, we might be in trouble. Yeah, and the market is still looking rather weak here. She may still go lower. We saw the bulls trying to take over the VWAP here. Bears said, no, not on our watch, and now they're continuing to move down. But like I said, I'm not going to take any trades here because probabilities of taking a good trade at the VWAP or in between the VWAP and the daily are very difficult. Very difficult. And when you think it's going to go down, you pull you right back in. Just like the reference from The Godfather 3 you guys were talking about the other day. Just when you think you're getting out. I think that's how it goes, right? They pull you right back in. Alejandro, if you're still there, are you trading indices now, or are you still trading stocks individually? I know you were doing a lot of the penny stocks and the biomedical stuff. I'm not sure if you're switched over to the dark side of the NQ. Yeah, it looks like BTC is going to continue to move higher here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to close out of BTC. Taking it off. All right, we'll see if we get another BTC entry later. Close it out at break even. No biggie. No biggie, no biggie. Meanwhile, NQ here is trying to do something, and that is take everyone's stop losses. Be careful. Still doing the 1-to-1 R? Yeah, I just did it on my last trade here. I think we made like $500 and something on that trade. I took one pre-market and made $200. I took a whole bunch last night and got like 6 wins in a row or something like that. It's pretty wild. If you guys rewatched the stream from last night, the first 6 trades I took were all winners, and then I gave some of that back towards the end of the night. Most of that back, I should say. I was still green, but I got a little bit. I got a little degen, trying to get back to the high of the night. Not degen, but I took a couple of trades that I should probably have waited on more confirmation on. But I think what we're going to do today is we're gonna cycle through accounts. I think this one is pretty good. We're at 779. Let me see if I have another eval. I have a lot of evals to trade here. This one's 40. So let's go to 41. 41 as a fresh balance. We got a good hit on that one. We got $700 something on that. That's pretty good. We'll spread the wealth here. Got 6 of the 8 last night. Myself. That's great, man. Paper trading though. Okay. Yeah, paper trading is the way to go, man. Especially on a night like last night. It was not an easy market to trade last night. I'd say that much. We had a wide spread of almost 4 points, and we had volume was very low, so they could move those candles against you really, really quickly. The ATR was like 6, so you had to be careful because they can move against you and wipe you out quickly, really quickly. All right, we got a nasty rejection here. Looks like the market may want to go lower, but like I said, we're at that VWAP and daily open level, which is not a place where I want to get involved. I want to get away from here. Once we get away from here, then we can make some decisions about what we want to trade. I suspect it will be a solid red day today. It'd be about time if we got one. I'm still bearish overall, says Team Trading. Yeah, brother, that's very true. It could be a red day. It could be a green day. You guys remember the last time the NQ closed at 0? Like right on the daily open? It'd be interesting to know the last time it did that. Green for you though, Smooth. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we just switched to another account here, another eval. See if we can add some money to this account. We added $700 to the other one. So I'll see if we can spread the wealth around these evals. Pretty fun to do. Because we have a lot of evals to trade and we don't want to let them roll over to the next month without trading them. All right, take care, brother. Be good. Enjoy your day. Lots of bearish signals here. The yen dollar is falling. Gold is trying to break back above 3,300. Yeah, I think we're going to get a rejection here on the NQ though. It looks very possible. You know, we could be seeing a rejection here because of this little combination we got here. Bulls trying to push it higher. Bears won that, and but we're still chopping in here though, so I'm still not taking the trade here. If we start losing this VWAP and head lower, then I'd be interested in taking something. Give me a second, guys. I got a call. All right, guys. Sorry about that. The old lady calls. You know, you got to take the call. No, it's not a margin call. They call me early in the morning for that. Stuck tight on your strategy, brother? Stick tight to your strategy? Yeah, I am, man. I am. As you can see here, we have a lot of that, I don't know what you would call it. But it looks a lot like an indecision. I think we made the right call in getting out of that BTC short. Looks like the market on BTC is getting pretty pumpy. All right, we got a pretty good signal here on the 6 and the 12, looking very bullish. We might be making a move higher here. This might be a good area to get long. This could be a good support zone here. We're stuck between the VWAP and the daily though, so I'm not crazy about taking anything now, but it looks like we're about to escape. Head back higher. Might be interested in taking it with a 1 micro just to test my strat here. Very interesting. Not yet though. Check out the gold chart. Gold's at 33. Wow, gold's popping, man. Do you think gold? Yeah, gold's looking really good, man. Gold's looking incredibly good. Yeah, looks like she wants to go higher here. I think we might have to try it. Give me 29 seconds here to take this. Long's looking pretty darn good. Even though I don't like taking trades around here, but it looks like it might go. Try to scale down a lot to 1 micro. But even then, still that might be a good idea. That's a bearish signal. Chop chop, says Karen. Karan, sorry, bud. Yeah, it is a bearish signal. The gold chart being that strong is pretty bearish. Let's see, could the 6 and the 12 be wrong here? Yeah, it looks like it's not that bullish anymore. It looks like the candles are getting pretty wicky to the upside. Okay. Yeah, we still got some mixed signals here. Plus, we still got this signal here that hasn't been broken yet, which is bulls trying to absorb, sellers stepping in. And now we just got this chop chop here between the VWAP and the daily open, which is for me a area I like to stay away from. What's up, Biblical? Hopefully you're nice and green on the day, brother. We're gonna sit tight here. Sit tight, baby. That's it. Yeah, better today than Friday. Good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Biblical, you still walking on the walking pad while you're trading? Or did your wife steal it from you? Yeah, what huge indecision we have here, guys. Bears and bulls going at it right now. They've completely gone wild right now. They don't know which way to go. Thank you for the likes, guys. Let's see if we can get up to at least 50 today. That would be super. So you guys are ChatGPT fans, I see here, guys. That's not cool, man. Gemini's got 7%, Grok's got 29%. Okay. We both use it. That's awesome, Biblical. You and your wife both get down on it. It's a very healthy way to be in front of your computer all day. All right, what is she doing here, man? She's just chop. How long has this chopping going on for? How long has this been going on for? Let's see. The chop, I guess, would have started here, right? It's been on for 17 minutes already. 17 minutes in this chop, guys. 17 minutes, man. 17 minutes of our life just wasted. Wasted. Never get that 17 minutes back. All the NQ's fault. NQ, you're diabolical. I think she might still have a drop coming. She's breaking support here. Look at her. Look at her go. All right, I'm very proud of her. She might be heading down. Check out what the overnight lows are here. What are overnight lows? Here we go. Let's see where we opened. Overnight low would be right here. Okay. So 9:30. Would that count as the overnight high? Oh, overnight high here. I guess so, right? I guess the overnight high was set at 9:29. That's what it looks like. Oh wow, she pumped out of there, huh? Oh my lord, she's pumping out of there, guys. Careful, guys. That's why I said doing business here, man, it's not a safe thing to do. I can't trust this candle here. I can't trust her. She's a manipulation candle. Let's be careful there. Gold spiking again. It's going down. It's going down. It's spiking, going down? Oh, you mean it's going up? That's the start. Yeah, gold is climbing. Yeah, gold is doing its thing. Gold's looking really good. So I don't trust this move higher. I think this is a phony baloney move. But getting into a short here that would make more sense, you would have been feeling the pain on this candle here. The best way to do it would be to take the short off of here. What a choppy mess here, guys. What a choppy mess. She's just dying to take everyone's stop here. ADD was super positive all morning, so I kind of used that to avoid shorting today. Yeah. I mean, the shorts were in play for a good 10, 20 minutes there. The shorts were doing just fine. Right now, this chop is what's not doing fine. But I'm very proud of myself for not taking a single entry anywhere around here. My last trade was this short, which we did really well on. And we've just been sitting on our hands waiting for this thing to kind of show its hand. You know, you don't got to be in every trade. You don't got to be in a trade at all times. That's something I learned. I used to think I used to have to be in a trade at all times. If not, I wasn't working. And I found out that the less you trade, the better you do. The more patient you are, less risk you take, the better you do. And maybe you even attract some other capital. Not that you'd want to trade other people's money because it's stressful enough to trade your own. But that's what separates the amateur trader from the professional, is the one that can sit on their hands and wait for the right opportunity. All right, baby. Come on, baby. Show us your hand. This is kind of part one of showing their hand, though. I think this was a false move to the upside. Set the stage now for lower prices. Manipulation candle to the upside. Recovered immediately, as I always tell you guys. I don't like taking trades after big volume candles like this. Oh, no worries, Turbo Skeet. Yeah, man, we all need to be reminded that sometimes. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. Because there were so many mixed signals in here. I even got tempted at one point. I was like, oh, this thing looks like it's about to pop. And then thank God, I saw Doji. Oh my God, never mind. She's still trying to fake us out here. I think it was over here. And I saw Doji. I was like, no, never mind. We're still in that, stuck between a rock and a hard place. That ATR is probably shrunk again. Where's the ATR at now? Actually, 22. It got as high as 24. It's been as high as 25. Yeah, guys, hit the likes that Biblical says, man. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps. It helps the winning streak that you guys will be on today. There's proof, scientific proof, that the more you like the stream, the better you do. We ran this test the other day. I'm just kidding, guys. But it's a good thing to do. It shows you support the channel. And it helps us get recognized on the algorithm, which is always nice. All right, she's starting to fall out again. This could be, this time could be for real, she said. This time it's for reals. We'll see, we'll see. All right, she broke it momentarily. She broke it really quickly. As soon as we break this, though, we have another level here to contend with. Another level here at 446. This was support and resistance last night, too. This 445, 446 area. So be careful here. It looks like she's going to go. Yeah, it looks like the bears are taking over here. This looks like a good place. If I wasn't forward testing, looks like a good place to take this short from. Right, our stop loss up here. TP here. Just don't have the signal there right now. But I saw it developing. I saw the signal developing, but it worked its way out. And there we go. We got the nice short here. Looks like she'll be tapping soon. 446, 445. Good job, NQ. Next level, 445, 446. Let's see if she'll do it. We have also here a pretty. This is not a high volume candle, but it's a moderate volume candle. The clear ones, you don't see them too often, but they're not regular volume, but they're also not high volume. There's something in between. Still a bit manipulative, but it could also be generic action. So we got as low as 450, 447. There she goes. Very sneaky, sneaky. She's a very sneaky, sneaky, guys. Gold is pumping to the moon. It's at the daily open. Looks like BTC went as high as 94.9. But she's now retracing. We would have been stopped out, so we're good that we're not in it at the moment. We still got a battle here. We still got a battle on our hands. She might retest this level. Okay. Well, she looks pretty bullish. Supposed to take that long there. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can still get into it. Yeah, I missed it. I missed the long. Missed the long, missed the long. Unfortunately, I missed the long. Let's see. 27. 27 will put us right up against the VWAP. So if we tapped this VWAP here, it would have been a winner. Yeah, we would have been tapping right now. That would have been a winning trade. Confirms our strategy here that I did not take by accident. I missed it. I was zoned out. I was zoned out. I don't know if she's going to continue higher, but at the moment, she's having a hard time getting past that VWAP. She's still going. She's still trying. Trying to make sense of the higher time frames, but higher time frames right now look pretty choppy too. Nothing looks too clean, man. Nothing looks really clean. Nothing looks clean at all. Everything is very choppy. The best looking chart I see right now is possibly a 6 minute if we can confirm a green candle here to the upside. 12 minutes developing something that looks decent. But we could be heading much higher. There we go. She's right back at the VWAP. Right back at the daily open. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Everything looks very bearish. Yen also soaring versus the dollar. The choppiness is setting up for a big drop. It could be, but at the moment right now, she's still probably heading up here to last week's high. Who knows? Who knows, man? Look at her going. Very bullish. Well, let's see if she can break past this daily open. This was a clean setup here that I did not take. Very clean. Man, she's right back where she was. We're right back where she was. I wonder what she does now. Still giving us bullish indications here. This is one of those dangerous sports where you can see whatever you want to see. Yeah, exactly. Whatever it is that you're, that's why I say bias is very dangerous. Bias, it could be a good thing until it's not. And then it becomes your downfall because you stick with that bias and you keep fighting a trend that never appears. And then once you're out of money, then the trend changes, and then you're ready to quit trading. So be careful with bias. I would say just let the chart tell you what it wants to do in the short term, because the short term movements end up creating the larger time frames. You know, the bigger time frames can give you a correct indication where she wants to go, and it does happen. It does work. It's just be okay with the fact that sometimes it lies and it doesn't work. If it was that easy that the bias is always right, then everybody would just trade higher time frames, and everybody would be swing trading and opening up options and becoming billionaires. But they don't always play out. She's getting stuck here at the daily open again. Still, area that I do not want to trade is between the daily open and the VWAP. And we're right back there. Patience, guys, is key. I know this is a boring stream right now without trading much. Tapping in, says Dylan. It's kind of a boring stream at the moment, not doing the wrong thing, but hey, trading is supposed to be boring. Trading is not supposed to be exciting because that's where you get hurt. One mistake I have made is not taking this entry here. I completely dropped the ball on it. To be honest with you, I wasn't really believing. And that's where human emotion gets involved and screws you up. I wasn't believing the long. I wasn't believing it because of my daily kind of, what do you call that? The, not your daily bias, but your recency bias. Your recency bias, what just happened? Like we saw this drop, and we see a drop here. To think about another move higher was, is she lying? She possibly lying? I don't want to hurt my ego and be wrong. And I didn't take it. Dropped the ball there. This was another opportunity to get short here, but like I said, I'm not taking. This one was actually planned to not take because I don't want to take any trades in between the daily and the VWAP. That is just a dangerous place to conduct business. But now it looks like we're back out of here with a high volume manipulation candle. So I'm not sure if this move is going to stick. This move could be retraced right back up. I'm not on a stepper, I'm on a walking pad. Dylan, Yeah, we do about like 5 to 6 miles a day on here. It's just occurred to me that trading is like police work. 99% boring, 1% very dangerous. Yeah, it's true. What's going on, Karan? How you doing today? Daily open was the sell signal. It could be. The only thing I don't like is the fact that we got a high manipulation candle, high volume manipulation candle in here. So I don't know if they're going to retrace this and go higher. That's the only reason why I'm not going short right now. Kamatsu says the big fish are all watching and playing multiple charts at once. If you can sense the sentiment, if the big players, you can use their momentum. Absolutely, momentum is where you need to be. You need to go with the big fish, not against them, because you'll get eaten by a shark. You'll get eaten by sharks if you don't go with the big fish. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. We took a really nice trades this morning. We're up. We just switched to a new eval, so we could spread some of the love because we got a lot of new evals that just renewed. So we got to start spreading the love here. That's why I say be careful with these false moves because they're getting retraced really quickly here. What's my long-term vision? To be profitable, to pay back my tuition. That's my first goal, is to pay back the over 6 figures of tuition I put in. That's number one. Number two, to be able to support my family mainly on trading. I want it to be my number one source of income. Number three would be to try to do good with it, do as much good I can in the world, and hopefully, take this journey with you guys and we can all learn together. Whatever I learn, you guys learn. Whatever doesn't work for me, you guys will know. That's why I'm so transparent here, where you guys see my wins, my losses, everything in between. Daily open is the point where the big dumps are coming. Okay, that is perhaps correct. Yeah, one goal at a time. I've read this really good book called Traction, and they have how long I've been trading? About 4 years, 2 years with NQ, 2 years prior to that with crypto. I read this really good book called Traction. In Traction, they teach you about these small, medium, and long-term goals. They're called rocks. So you're supposed to mastermind with your organization or your accountability people and set these goals in place: daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. So that's a great question. Yeah, awesome, man. One day at a time. One day at a time, more. Anything that is worthwhile is never going to be easy. This is one of the hardest professions any of us could have ever asked for. I would say it's in line with being a doctor. Just as difficult, probably mentally, probably more difficult than being some of those things. Scientists, lawyers, all those people go to school for a very long time. Engineers. And I think trading probably takes you just as long, if not longer, to master as any of those professions. No disrespect to any lawyers or doctors or engineers. They might be watching this. You guys are definitely adding more value to the world than we are. But trading is definitely very difficult and very rewarding if you can get there. If you can become the 1%, as they say. I don't know. I've never done my own studies, but they say that 1% of traders actually make good enough money to be able to be self-sufficient and live a nice life. But that 1% make a lot of money. Very rangy day, says Storm. Yes, it is. It's the most difficult challenge I've ever taken. Same for me. I mean, there's a lot of difficult challenges, but when it comes to business-wise and earnings-wise, yeah, trading has been hardest for me. Just because you have to battle, you're constantly battling yourself. And a lot of other businesses, you're battling competition, external. You're battling customers. You're battling the market. You're battling the economy. But in trading, you're battling yourself. Because no matter what the economy or the market does, you can make money. But it matters most what you do. That's crazy, right? You would think that you'd have the highest advantage when you only have to worry about is yourself. But we can be our own worst enemy. All right, we're seeing some bullish moves out of here. Got to get addicted to executing your edge and patience. Yes, sir. That is what I believe you have to do. It has to become second nature. You got to reward yourself for not winning, but for taking good entries and exits. I think that is the point that a lot of us have missed. I know I've missed. I thought that I had to hit a home run on every trade, but it's getting the right setup, getting in at the right time, getting out at the right time, and then knowing when to shut the computer off. That's another one. I mean, there's so many things, right? So many things. We've all got that inner voice too that tells us, "Ah, man, this is too hard, man. Just quit." That's quit. And that voice doesn't come from God. That voice comes from the evil one, because he seeks to destroy and to put negativity into your mind. God says you can do all things through Christ. So anything is possible. You gotta stick with it, though. You gotta stick with it. Wow. Such mixed signals, guys. Such mixed signals. We see a bullish signal here, see a bearish signal here. Unfortunately for me, we are too close at the moment to the daily and the VWAP here to take anything that makes sense, to take any trades that make sense. We didn't even sweep this level here yet. We came right up close to it, but we haven't swept it yet. So I'm not taking anything here at the moment either. Bitcoin's pumping again. Gold is pumping. Gold is really pumping right now. 33.31. Congrats to any gold longs. I was about to trade the gold. I was about to trade the gold chart instead, man, because this NQ is acting funny today. Let me take a look at gold. See if there's any opportunities there. Yeah, we could have had a nice trade on gold. We could have had a couple good trades on gold. Yeah. Gold doesn't trade like the NQ though, so just know that. Block Counsel says this is much harder than law school or being a lawyer. And it sounds like you're a lawyer because of the name Counsel. Yeah, more for sure. You know, it's funny how how quickly base hits add up. It really is. Because last night we were trading last night, guys, and the ATR was 6. The ATR was 6, and I was trading 3 to 5 micros. And we were up $600 within a matter of, I don't know, an hour? So and just taking base hits. So it is amazing how fast base hits do add up. On a Sunday evening, Sunday open, when the ATR was 6, the freaking spreads were 4 points. It was the worst conditions for trading. And you could still come out okay. As long as you exercise your discipline and your rules. Yeah. Prosecutor for 7 years, then private practice. But the financial upside and freedom of this is much higher long term. Yeah, I'm glad you found that for yourself, brother. I was in real estate for a very long time as well. And I still am to a degree. And I find that this is actually more leverageable than even real estate. Real estate is more of like a passive way of being successful, I feel, if you can, get the capital to invest. But I feel like there's no better active way of making money than trading. All you have to do is learn a strategy and then scale your size with time. Giving yourself a raise, basically. All right, so we're losing that level once again. Looks like we might be getting a move back down. I just checked out the 2 and 3 minute time frame, and it looks like we are pushing. Yeah, this might be the turning point for her. There she goes. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Right there at the VWAP though. Let's see if we can lose it. All right, she's still going. So the signal, in case you guys are wondering what I was seeing and what I was talking about, this here, that was a signal here, pretty nice signal. Bulls are trying to absorb here. Actually, bears were before that. Bulls tried to absorb, and then the bears just gave them a smack down here. Now we see that continuation. If we were anywhere else other than the daily and the VWAP, I would have entered this short. Sometimes they play out and sometimes they don't, because we're stuck here in a place where you have a lot of weirdness, a lot of orders stacked in both directions. So now we're getting a bearish absorption candle. So here I'd be interested in going short if we get a red candle after this. I'd be interested in taking that short. We'll see if we can get it. Should have bought more bonds, said Lafta. Do you also do investments other than day trading? I mean, long term, I mean, I've tried to invest in things like Tesla and GLD. I want to get into NVIDIA. NVIDIA, I think, has a strong future ahead of it. That's why I hope we get a really strong market crash, because I didn't get into NVIDIA at any reasonable prices. But I'd like to invest in it over time, and then just stack some NQ and S&P, the Qs and the S&P 500. I'd like to just stack that for long term. Maybe some real estate investment trusts as well for some passive cash flow. That's the kind of stuff that I'm more interested in. I've invested primarily, I would say 95% of everything I've invested in has always been in real estate, and it's worked well for me in the past. But now I get to a time when I don't want to be so hands-on and active. I'd rather just invest in the market, and I'd rather invest into REITs, real estate investment trusts. Got some ETFs? Cool, man. Good for you, man. Yeah, I might be interested in taking this short soon if we do get a red candle, but if we don't, then I'm just going to stand by. Looks like right now they're still trying to push this higher. So we're getting a doji here. Less trading time for money, more asymmetric returns. Yes, sir. The whole trading time for money thing is overrated. Everything you've learned in life is kind of turned around as you get older, which is the harder you work, the more money you make. Not true. Not true. Some of the wealthiest people in the world work very little. And some of the wealthiest people in the world work a lot too, but they don't work like you and I. They work on big level things. High level things. Yeah, looks like we're going to be getting ready for this short pretty soon. We're going to get ready for this short pretty soon. 30 seconds left here. Oh my God, she came all the way back. Huh. Still like the short. She gave us a hell of a wick there. Hell of a wick. I'll give her one more minute. Give her one more minute. Is there a video explaining this current strategy? Yeah, go into our YouTube channel and look for the video that says 88% win rate. You can find it there, or you can find it on our Discord under, good morning Hermes, under strategies. All right. Yeah, we keep getting bullish hammers here, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. And look at her go. Now, I do have to update that video that you're going to see if you look for that video, the 80% win rate. I do have to update it because I'm selling 3 here. I'm going to update it because the video, I do it on a 12-minute candle. Now, the 12-minute candle is great, but it is even more effective and has a higher P&L after being back-tested for many, many different sessions. So, I'm going to have to update that video, and I'm going to have to show you guys how it works on the 1 minute, because the 1 minute is actually a very nice sniper entry strategy. Very nice sniper entry strategy, so we'll see. Yeah, so the one you're going to see on my channel is the 12-minute strategy. We have a 432 TP here, which I'm not in love with. I'd rather the 440, but it's possible. We can get that. We're going to stick around in this trade for a little bit, though. So we're going to stick in this trade for a minute. Oh, man. She got some teeth on her here. She wants that VWAP again, huh? You want that VWAP again, baby? Or are you just coming back from late entries? She might take us out here. She might take us out to the wood chipper. Don't take us to the wood chipper, baby. Let us live. Let us live, please. This consolidation go crazy, says Publizi. Yeah, she do go crazy. From time to time. She do go crazy. What you gonna do, girl? Yeah, this area here before was a bullish demand zone. So I'm not sure if she's gonna still be a bullish demand zone now. No direction in my eyes or my ES? Okay, your ES. Gotcha. Yeah. Looks like she's getting strong here again. Looks like she's getting hella strong. Yeah, I caught this short a little bit too late. Looks like she's coming back here for the jugular. She's coming for the jugular. We took it on a small size here with 3 micros, so if we do get taken out, it's not a It's not a killer. You know, it's pretty bad, but it's not a killer. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa. Is it possible that she might still be going down? Yikes. Bears just came out of nowhere with that that uppercut. Or drop kick. I don't know what you would call that. Did good last night. Caught a short on gold in the London Open. Up 510 on the day. Might lock it up. Good job, J Ray. I almost called you Ray J again. I'm sitting out on the price action. Yeah, I don't blame you. This price action is kind of ludicrous. It's kind of ludicrous, man. She's kind of luda. Luda. Man, she's a bad one. I said it all. She's a nut job, guys. She needs Prozac. What you gonna do when NQ come looking for you? She's coming looking for my stop loss, she said. Man, she choppy. Yeah, like I was saying, I did take that short a little bit too late. Not too late, but I took it a little bit later than I normally would have. I normally would have taken it on this candle, but since we had such a nasty bullish hammer, we had a bullish hammer here. On this candle, we had a very nice bearish engulfing. So I took it on this one. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if she decides to continue down, or if she's going to come up for the stop loss. Anyone using Webull, Robinhood, Tradeify app, Tasty Trades for futures? I am. After I use Webull, that's where I'm trading my futures on. I like Webull. The link for Webull is down below in the description if you guys want to get some free stocks. Also, from when you sign up and deposit, I think like $100 or something, they end up blessing you with some free stocks, which is good. All right, I might end up adding to this short. We're getting some bearish indications. I see 428 as support. I hope, because I'm at 432 TP. She's still showing signs of life here, which I'm not happy about. Use Tradeify, Turbo Skeeter. Yeah, I heard they're good too. All right, we might be adding to this trade here. Need another 15 seconds to confirm what she wants to do before making that decision. All right, I'm going to add to this trade another tree. But I am going to put my TP here at 447. I don't know, I might just leave it. $436. I might actually just move this to 436. Because that is where our last low, actually 434. 434. 436. Let's see if we can get that. Margin on Tradeify M&Q, Turbo Skeeter. Oh, well, we got a red candle on here. We got a nasty red candle on here. We're going to take it. I think we're going to take it here. Let's see if we get this. We got a nasty red candle on here, so I'm going to take the profits on this. We got a nasty red candle. And like I said, a lot of times these get retraced. These get retraced here a lot. Looks like we'll probably end up getting the TP here, but this candle, this type of candle, gets retraced a lot. Very often. So we took the TP on that. Not a bad TP. Even though I think we'll get to this level, I just don't know if she's going to come back here first, clean up this candle first, and God knows what may happen then. Bulls might step in and take that. So either way, we would have had a TP here. Looks like we'd be getting our TP. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, guys. So we added another 261 to our eval. It's going to be hard to keep track of because our other eval has 779 on it. So I guess we just have to add this to that one. So we're at 1,040 on the day. 1,040. Yeah, these base hits add up. These base hits do add up. It looks like we'd be TPing right now. Green day on corn and a 5-year bond. Beautiful, man. 431 is the value area low. TPO. Nice. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. Wow, nice dump. Wow. What's up with BTC? Is she dumping too, or is she pumping with gold? Yeah, it looks like BTC ended up dumping after all. Who knows what she's going to do? I'm staying away from BTC at the moment. Gold is doing its thing though. Oh, we're getting a nice sell-off on the NQ here. Very nice sell-off. You keep dumping, girl. You keep dumping. You do you, boo. That's what they say to her. That's how you got to talk to her, man. Be nice. You got to go with the trend with her. When all else fails, Lafta says trade corn. We got our overnight low sitting here at 930, 392. Hermes says yes. Thank you guys for all the likes, man. You guys are amazing. You're amazing human beings. I don't care what your mothers say about you. You guys are okay in my book. See, what they say is the more of a base, the longer the base, like we had here, the less time you spend in space. You guys thought that I was going to say the more time in space. I know. It's the less time you spend in space. So here we got a nice little indication here on this one here. Worked out again. I think we also took it based on something else, didn't we? We also took it based on this. I was a little premature to it, but you know, I'm the premature kind of guy. Right here, right here. We added to that one. Sometimes it's really hard not to chase when you miss your entry. I know. It could be. And this for me a lot of times would have been, this in the past, this would have felt like chasing. This would have felt like chasing. But I kind of made up for it because if you think about it, if this candle would have closed bearish, it would have closed right here anyway at 473. But instead I waited for this one and this one closed at 465. So it's just a difference of about like 8 points. So I'm like, am I really chasing here? I don't think so, because it was very close to where the bottom of this candle was. So that's why it kind of made sense for me to take that short there, and my stop loss was only 200 bucks, which was right up above here, right around here, the tip of this absorption level that I was looking at earlier. So it made sense for me to take it. But I know sometimes it does feel like chasing, because then you get a candle like this, manipulation candle here, and you're like, damn, I just entered it and it went against me. That's kind of how I felt here when I entered it and it went against me immediately. Thank God my stop loss was in an appropriate place, and we ended up getting an opportunity to add into our trade here and do what we did. Hey, you guys, says Paul Y. What's up, Paul? Which prop firms do you recommend? I love Tradeify. That's my #1 go-to. If you guys want, you can still get 30% off right now. I think that 35% off sale ended last night. You get 30% off. You can go straight to funded with them as well. You can go straight to funded with them. Get a 25K account straight to funded for the same price you would pay for TopStep for a 50K eval and activation fee. And with Tradeify, you go straight, to funded, and you even get more contracts. I think you get 3 contracts with a 25K, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And yeah, you can make some money with that too. Targets are pretty reasonable. And then after that, I like Bulenox. Bulenox is pretty awesome. I like Take Profit Trader, but I haven't really gotten far with them yet because their eval process is pretty hard, 5 days. You got Apex, obviously, people making a killing on Apex. I'm going to start trading Apex soon. If I could refine this strategy that I'm using right now is an Apex killer. Literally an Apex killer. So if I could refine this strategy, man, you're going to see me up on Apex pretty soon. Because these base hits are made for Apex, man. I might even dub it the Apex killer. They might actually send a hitman. Apex might actually hire a hitman. Come and get me. Hope not. Hope not. I'm just kidding, Apex. This is a fast track trader killer. Best prop firm is obviously TopStep. You think so more? I don't think so. I don't think TopStep is the best. I think they're among the best, but I don't think they're the best. No BS consistency, not denying payouts. Well, they're gonna have a consistency starting May 1st. They have a 50% consistency. I'm about to take this short here soon, guys. Might have to take this short here soon. You're gonna see. I'm not ready yet. I gotta see how this candle closes out. Wow. They're still trying to push here. They're still trying to push. All right, I think I'm gonna take it. All right, I'm taking this short. Here is our short layout. I don't necessarily think we'll get it, but I think there's a good chance. I think there's a good chance. 211. 205, 208, that's fine. 393, I'm gonna give her 393. It's our overnight low. Alright, that's cool. We'll do 393 if we can get it. That's that'd be heading for our overnight low if we can get that. That would be headed for the overnight low. So you can still pop here and come back for stops. Totally think that's possible still. What's up, Captain? How you doing, brother? I would be grandfathered in on the old system so long I don't lose this funded. Is that so, J Ray? How do you trade the 20% consistency rule? Have you tried it before? Well, with Apex? Well, with Apex, you really just got to do the math. It's just a math problem. And you just got to shoot for, like my buddy right now, he's shooting for $700, $780 a day. My buddy, Simple Futures Trading. He's having his wife's having a baby this week, so he's probably not going to join us this week. But Simple Futures Trading, he's doing base hits with Apex right now. It looks like he's going to get there. He only needs a few more days, and he calculated he just needs $780 a day. So not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to take this one off. That's how the last rule changes were applied. Just trying to be positive about it. J-Ray? Yeah, possibly. Rules, rules, rules. That is why I'm shifting towards trading my own live account. Maybe Webull. Would love to see what your platform looks like in Webull Smooth. Okay. The thing is, the Webull platform is really nice, user friendly. Like the user experience is great, but they also have their own trading platform that I don't use because the last thing I need to do is learn another trading platform. So I don't use their trading platform. I trade Webull on TradingView, so you can just trade it on TradingView if you want. Now some people would say TradingView is probably not the best place to trade because there's lag or whatever the case may be. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference for me. So I traded on TradingView, but their user face is beautiful. Like you go to it, it's very simple to use. You can, and the beauty of it is that you can shift between. Let's just say you had a really good day on the futures, and you made, I don't know, 10K, and you want to diversify a little bit. You can instantly send 5K to your long-term portfolio account, and you can start buying things up, like your favorite stocks, your favorite ETFs. You know, anything you want, REITs, whatever you want, you can buy it up on Webull, and you don't got to send the money back to your bank, so then you can send it to another exchange. You can do it all there. You can even buy crypto too with them. So really nice platform. And then you can take options out. If hey, one day you're just feeling cheeky, you're like, oh man, I want to take an option. You don't got to wait for the money to go to hit your bank, go to there. So that's why I prefer a place like Webull. We can do it all in one place. So very nice, man. I like it. I'm not a you know, I'm not their spokesman or anything, but I've been using them since the pandemic. But I'll encourage you to check it out. Looks like we'd be getting our TP right now. Nice little move here. I gotta trust those TPs, man. What's up, Green Papaya? Yeah, I love TradingView too. I agree. I use Webull to view charts, but not to trade. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Webull, 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 baby. Webull all day, baby. I feel like I've been in a whirlwind this morning. Green though, 1500. Gonna call it a day. Good luck to everyone. It's Webull. It's spelled W-E and then like a bull, B-U-L-L. All in one broker, very nice. We'll leave my Charles Schwab to Webull. No worries, Lefta. Storm says Webull. Yeah. Now we're getting a little dumpy. Might have to take another short here, guys. I'm getting another signal to take another short, so I think I might have to. I got 30 seconds to confirm this. Wow, what a dump episode. I might actually have to scale into this one, because this is oh, never mind. It just turned bright pink on me. I'm not taking it right now. I'll wait on this one. It just turned bright pink. This is not what I want to enter into. Nice move though. Nice move down. Wow, what a dump. And I'm over here trying to like scrap together a couple points before I hit my TP. Just let it do its thing. Yeah, Turbo Skeeter uses it. He says he likes it. See, I'm not alone, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but I think Webull is a South Korean company, if I'm not mistaken. They're publicly traded now in the U.S., but I think they're South Korean or something like that. I used to use AMP, and I didn't have any problems with them. I traded them on TradingView also. I just sucked as a trader. They call me from time to time, like, hey, you want to deposit some more money? I'm like, I'm good. I also opened up an account with TradeStation because I thought maybe I'll have better luck if I use a different broker. I literally thought that. I thought the problem was my broker, not me. And I never executed with TradeStation up, but I did set up the account. It was difficult to set up the account with TradeStation. It was very difficult. I had to go back and forth with them a whole bunch of times on email. They asked me a million questions. What are you going to be investing in? Do you want to invest in crypto? If you do, you got to apply for this. If you're investing in stocks, you got to apply for that. It was just so much. Webull's Clearinghouse is based in Texas. Cool. J-Ray. Great price action. Yeah, we're getting some nice moves now. Green Papaya uses Ninja Trader. Yeah. They're all good options. All good options. Oh, we have to update our TP here. I don't even know. I lost track. I don't even know how much we made. 377 plus... I think I got to keep track here of what I made on each one. Okay, we have 779, 779, 79 plus 377. So right now, we are at, if anybody could do that math, $11.56. Not bad. All right, looks like we're about to get this dump again. Might want to take this with one because we've dumped so much already. All right, we're going to take it with one. Sorry. Let's see if we get this one. Or rewind yourself. Missed a banger. How you guys are reminding around you? Missed a banger. How you guys have reminders around you? I don't know what you mean, Publizi. Oh, how do you remind yourself to take a trade? You mean set alerts? So we might get this move here. 320 might be the... 320 is my TP here. Let's see if we get it. Oh man, they might have unleashed the Kraken here on these bulls. They definitely might have unleashed the Kraken here. The Kraken McCracken. Looks like they unleashed the Kraken, guys. I don't know. No sé. Yo no sé. Yo no sé. No sé, boludo. I use good old-fashioned support and resistance, says Laughter. One of my favorite crude traders uses Ninja and Green Papaya. Okay. Start pushing here. So we caught that move kind of late. I'm going to go ahead and protect this trade, guys. I think I might have entered this trade a little bit too late. But we'll see. You just need a little smooth move down to 320. 243 points in YM, calling it a day. Congratulations, Captain. We're going to take the CP here at 320. And I'm about to take another short here because she is confirming again. She's just confirmed again. I'm actually taking another one. She's bullish on, she's bearish on bearish, guys. Yeah, we not necessarily win them all. All right, let's see if we can get this move here. Are you guys seeing my screen, by the way? Have you guys been seeing my screen? No, you guys haven't been seeing my screen at all. I'm over here thinking you guys have been seeing my screen. Yeah, we took a TP on last trade. And I thought you guys were watching the whole time. Silly me. Chef chops up his goodies, and then the meal happens. Market chops before the meal. Yeah, that is true, right? She is dumpy. Yeah, we could have made some real money here. I scaled down just because the move started getting pretty big. But I think we could have easily done 3 micros and been fine. It's good when the market has continuation. When it has follow through. When it doesn't have follow through, it's a hard market to trade. Very hard market to trade. Our next level here is 299. Let's see if we can hit 299. I might actually make this, I might actually make it 300, 301. There we go, 300. Welcome, Green Papaya. Thank you for becoming a member, brother. Oh, by the way, guys, any members that we have here in YouTube or in the Discord, anyone who is a paid member, we're gonna be doing a member appreciation live stream pretty soon, and where we're gonna do it on Discord, where you guys can chat one-on-one with me while we're on there. So these are kind of the privileges you guys are gonna get. I'm probably gonna end up doing it maybe once a month with you guys at least, you know, to give back an appreciation for anyone who's a member of the channel. I was trying to come up with some perks, and I've noticed that a lot of people have been trying to reach out to me to ask me questions one-on-one, and I figured, you know, the best way to do it would just be to do like office hours or something, do like a private stream. Automatic, brother. Sorry it took so long. No, thank you, man. I really appreciate you being in the stream, and we got to get together too, brother. You know, we said we're gonna talk in the chat, in the live chat. We're gonna talk in our live room, whatever, chat room, whatever that's called. Okay. This was a pretty bullish move here. I might end up closing her out if we can get green again. I might end up closing her out. She's looking pretty good for a pop. She's looking pretty good for a pop. Yeah, at least I'm going to close her here. She's getting bullish. So I'm actually buying one here. We got a $58 hit. Let's see. Let's see what happens. What's our ATR at the moment? Because I feel like we need to scale up a little bit. It is at 20. Okay, I think we could do 3 micros next time. Long 315. Nice job. I feel like she might give us a little push into the 370 region. We'll see. Kind of do a little retest there of that level. Could be wrong though. Maybe Friday's low will be taken out, says KIM. KIM. I think that's how you say it. Not sure, not sure. I'm just looking for a little pop here into the 370s. After that, I'm not sure what she could do. She might continue or she might roll over. And she may choose to do that even before then, as you can see here. Target practice 216, says Lafta. George Bush famously said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't fool me twice." And I think that's what NQ is trying to do to me here. PDL is the target at 216, correct? Previous day low. Previous day low, 216. That is 216, yep. That's previous day low. She's dumping.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, you can't get fooled again.
I'm going to save that because we need to use that again. Can't get fooled again. Who that? Can't get fooled again. That's hilarious.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once,
Shame on you.
shame on you." If fool me, you can't get fooled again.
Fool me, can't get fooled again.
There's an old
I love it. I love it. Good old G-Dub, man. Good old G-Dub. Good old G-Dub, man. Can't beat that guy. He's undefeated, the G-Dub, man. G-Dub's undefeated. Good old G-Dub. Who remembers G-Dub, man? You guys weren't around for G-Dub. Let's go. Hit that 370, baby. Smack that 370. Smack it like it deserves to be smacked. Good job, mama. Possible mean revert to the 50 EMA? It could be. I think we need to start scaling up a little bit, though. $12.32. Can't fool me twice. Can't get fooled again. Smack that? I was just listening to Smack That yesterday. As funny as it may sound. Smack that, all on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. Very popular laughter, very popular. You passed the TopStep Combine. Good job, Vic. You're the man, brother. You are the man. You are the man. Question is, what does she do now? Good question, guys. Good question. I don't know. I don't know at the moment. I'll get back to you on that. Yeah, good job, Vic. Yeah, let's give Vic some love here in the chat. Show him some confetti. Throw some confetti at the guy. Not in his eyes, though. Make sure you miss his eyes. Just throw it around him in his area. So I can't wait to actually start trading this on my fundeds. I think this week is going to be my final week of forward testing, and it's looking very promising. Very, very promising. We'll see. Our win rate right now is not too shabby. We have an 83% win rate on this account. The account that we used before, that has a 57.89, but that's because last night we went low degen. That's all good. That's all good, baby. Hito says, congratulations, Vic. We might be taking this long here. So I'm going to put the long on, guys. I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3. Right about there is good. $396 is an entry into the overnight low. 393 might have a little hiccup there. Let's go with 393. 392. I'll be happy with $100. Give me $100 if you have the decency and Q, the generosity of giving us a 392 smack. It'd be very nice of you. Y'all ever want to go down to something for a couple of minutes, come back to screen, and you set up forms and you miss it? Yeah, that happens all the time. It's like when you go to the bathroom and someone scores a goal, and then you watch another 90 minutes, nobody scores. Yep. That's what happens. Come on, girl. Give us that 392 smackdown. See this candle right here to the left of us? This candle here was a high manipulation candle to the downside. So they obviously want to clean this candle up at least. So we have the overnight low here at 393. So that's why I put the TP here at 392. I don't know what she's going to do. She might blow past here, but I'm fine with taking $100 off of here. We'll see if we can get it. If we can get it, you know, that's kind of forward thinking, but if we can get it. Careless whisper. Smooth 315 was on sale. Yeah, it was on sale. Good job. You made a good call on that. I'm never gonna dance again. Got no rhythm to pretend. Come on, girl. Give us that 392 smackdown. Give it, girl. Give it. Give it, baby. Give the smackdown, girl. She may want to give us a red candle before she comes up higher, though, so be careful about it. When she gets this close, sometimes she gives us a good old smackdown red candle. So we may lose this entry here. It's better this way. Come on, girl, pop it. No, you stinker. I knew you were gonna do it. We're together. All right. That's cool. I'll take a break even. Can't win them all, guys. Can't win them all. She's a stinker. I'm never gonna dance again. She still looks pumpy. Still looks pumpy. Sit it out. Be patient. She says no mas, like Roberto Duran. I wonder how come I didn't have a TP on that. 14. Yeah, why didn't I take a TP on that? That's strange. Alright, looks like she might pop now to the upside. That was the old manipulation candle here. Now she'll probably go higher because she manipulated this move down. We'll see though. We'll be patient, wait for our next setup. I don't know how it's possible I didn't take that TP. That's weird. I don't know. Was it different for some reason? That's weird. To say I love you. So far, you guys think that ChatGPT is numero uno. I don't know what you guys are smoking. Grok's way better. We're getting manipulation. Be careful here, guys. So you might want to go lower. Gold is ripping. BTC is dipping. Should have stayed in my BTC short, but I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? I might want to go long here on this move. I need 10 seconds to confirm that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just call to say I hate you. I hate you, NQ. You suck so much. You know, when I'm in a trade, and 100% of the time, if I go to the toilet during that trade, it always goes against me. I can't go. Then you should just get diapers, man. You should get some Depends. Paul, just get yourself a pack of Depends, dude. All the real traders, all the best traders in the world, like the best traders in the world, they all use Depends. They actually would be affiliated with Depends, but it's a little embarrassing. But Depends reached out to me one day and they wanted me to shout them out, and I said, man, I don't know. I'd have to ask for a lot of money for me to promote Depends, but they were trying to make the offer very lucrative. You might want to give them a shot, man. Not a pen, Depends. Adult diapers, adult Pampers, whatever you want to call it. You know, I had a friend. I still have a friend. He's gonna remain nameless. He's a real cool guy. He's a real man's man, like a real chill dude, man. Like everybody loves this guy. He once drove across the country and didn't want to stop. He wanted to get there as soon as possible. So the dude literally wore Depends. He just pissed himself the whole way out. I can't make this up. I'm not even making this up. This is a true story. It depends on the offer. Mo, that's a good one. That's a good one, Mo. Mo, that's a knee slapper, Mo. Thank you, Mo. Yeah. This short here looks pretty awesome, but I don't know if I'm going to take it. It looks pretty good. I just don't know about it. It looks kind of weird. Looks kind of weird. Don't need a drink before bed and in the morning. No doo-doo problems. Yeah. I might take this short just with one, but I don't know if I like it. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Just not 100% sold on it. Kind of do like it. Yeah, I think we might try it. I'll give it a sec. Sitting on hands is Turbo. Smart man. This is getting a bit weird here, so we're gonna sit on our hands. We're gonna have Skeeter sit on our hands too. Thanks, Skeeter. I do think she wants to drop it like it's hot here, though. Yeah, I think she does want to drop here. All right, we're going to try one here. I'm going to try one. It's a $55 hit if we get it. $55 loss if we lose it. I don't have the highest conviction in it, but I have some conviction in it. All right, here's our trade. A little baby trade. Just more for the practice than anything else. If this ends up turning green, I'm going to get out of it, though, even if I take a small loss. If this candle turns green, this next one, then I'm probably going to get out of it. Because that'll change who's in control. If it goes red, I'm going to add to it. Looks like she wants to drop, but I'm not willing to give her back the profits right now. Yeah, I understand that. Ooh, she's looking kind of weird. Contentious. Contentious at the moment. That's why I only took it with one micro. I don't have too much conviction in this move down, but there's a little bit of a battle going on right now. Looks like the bulls are stepping back in here. Paul's on the bench too. He has a bunch of bench warmers. Yeah, looks like she might be getting that second win to the upside. We may have to reverse course on this trade. Yeah, there we go. Looks like we may have to go long here instead. The next 10 seconds, we'll see. Oh, never mind. This is a manipulation candle. We're gonna wait. Manipulation. We're gonna wait here, baby. I want it back to 440 range before I short again. Do you usually go for 1-to-1 RR? I do now. I've been back testing and forward testing 1-to-1 RR, and it has the best results for me. So I am going to continue with my 1-to-1 RR and see how it plays out. Because I've gone in the past. I've tried to hit home runs almost on every trade, and very very low win rate. But when you win pretty big. But in between then, you could blow accounts. So with this 1-to-1 RR, looks like we had much better success. Yeah, this looks pretty shady here. We have a manipulation down, the manipulation up. Shady. I should have probably not taken this short, knowing that we had this candle here. That always, you always want to try to recover these candles sooner than later. So looking back now, I should have probably, well, good thing I only took it with 1 micro. But I do think that she wants to drop, and that was probably the manipulation before the drop. We'll see if we get any signals for it though. If we see a setup for a short again, I think we may have to go with 3 micros. We'll see. This long worked out well here. This short worked out well. This one did not. Here we go, recovering that green candle. I wish TradingView had the dollar value of TP and SL like Project X. I can't stand that it's not in TV. Really? You can change that. You know you can change that, right? What do you have yours on TradingView? She looks slightly bullish, guys. She looks slightly bullish. We had kind of a double bottom formation here, if you guys notice it. Kind of a double bottom formation here. She may want to go back up to VWAP. So keep an eye on that. You sure? Is there when I place that limit order as soon as the live trade value disappears? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let me try on paper trade. I think if you go here and you go to settings, you go to trading, you can put profit and loss and money, positions, brackets, money, order position. I don't know if you did all this. You probably did all this already. Yeah. Might be interested in the short soon. Might be interested in the short soon, guys. I'll let you know within the next 20 seconds here. Yeah, looks pretty decent. I might have to try it soon. Alright, sure looks pretty good. I think I'm going to give it a go. We'll go for 163. See if we can get some continuation here. That 163 would be at 317. So that's a good spot. We need to break below this level where we're at right now, which is 331. If we could break 331, then we're golden. We'll be fine. 317 will be fine. As long as we can break 331. This little line in the sand here. Not a big line in the sand, but it's something. Let's see if we can get her to break. Yeah, she might end up smacking us in the face. Humpty Humpty had a great fall. Are you using a prop firm? Lamos asks. Well, yeah, I'm using Bulenox right now, a 50K eval. If you guys are interested in getting Bulenox yourself, 91% off, $15 evals, go ahead and use the code SmoothTrader and follow the link down below in the description. Yeah, it looks like she's going to be reversing here. She's looking pretty strong, unless this is another fake out before the demise. We'll see. Yeah, it works on paper, but not on the prop firms. Paulie? Yeah, that was a nasty move right there. I'd be going long right now. If this thing confirms green, I'd be going long, but unfortunately I'm in this short, so I got to see it through. We'll see what happens. Long looks pretty good right now. She might want that 310. I don't know, maybe not. That W pattern was pretty strong that they formed. I think I'm gonna take my loss here if she continues going higher, because she might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of this trade, guys. We'll see. Oh, she's looking kind of dumpy now. I think she gets past 360, we're going to close her. Yeah, I think we're going to get out of this trade here. There's a lot of mixed signals here. So we just put our stop at break even here in case we get to move back higher. But if we go lower here, then yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, it looks like she might want to go higher. So I'm out of it at break even. The signals just changed up on me. So I'm currently out of it because I'm seeing here green bars after purple candles, which is not the most bullish thing in the world. Not the most bullish thing. She could still drop, but it's not looking so bearish anymore. Got to be very careful here. She's making the lowers. She's making lower lows there. Watch 338, says Hermes. All right, yeah, she went. Man, I should have just left it. She went. Right there would have been our TP. All right, whatever. Next one. Gotta take away that human element. Remember I said that. Let me take away that human element. I'm getting a little too obsessed about trying to keep a high winning rate. That was a winner. That was a winner. That was a winner. VIX rising. Thanks for the heads up. think we might continue the move down. I think Komatsu would agree. The gold chart is looking awfully strong still. And BTC dumped, huh? Yeah, BTC completely dumped. I should have stayed in that short. Alright, whatever. It happens. Think we're gonna continue to move down, possibly. Yeah, would have been interesting trade. All right, she's trying to make a little bit of a pop here. Don't know if she's gonna get it. We do have 312 to break. 312 could break. Here's another one. Right there, we took that, would have been a winner. Messed it up. I messed it up. NQ is holding 315, huh? 274 is south. Yes, 338. Let's see what happens here. I think she's not done dumping yet. Good afternoon, Jess. How are you doing? All is well. I'm doing good, Jess. We're up nice today. We have a good win rate today. Very good win rate today. Let's see if we can keep holding it up. Just taking the smartest trades. Just trying to take the best ones, best setups. It looks like we might be getting a good short setup here again. We'll know in the next 40-something seconds here whether we enter another short. She's looking to give back a lot today. Getting really choppy now. Wow. Careful. Thank you. $3.15 is the line in the sand. This right here. Let's see what she does with it. Yeah, I'm not going to short it because we just had high volume kick into this candle. So she could be turning around. She could be turning around here. Welcome to our new sub, Terrace and Bagwell. I hope you bag this TP, baby, whatever it is that you have on the chart. Hope you bag that well. Terrence, thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate you. And it looks like we may want to take a short, man. Actually, maybe we want to. May want to here. She's doing pretty nice right now. Yeah. She's still got those wicks to the bottom. We have that bullish hammers forming right now. We may have to wait on that. And see how she closes out. Okay, we're still getting a bullish hammer here. We're going to hold off. Even though it's very, very strong move to the downside here, I'm holding off on this short at the moment just because we're getting bullish hammers. We're not really getting like an engulfing bar yet, like a full bar. She is looking good though. She's looking good to the downside. There she goes. There she goes. I don't think it's over yet though. We'll see. Very nice setup. 20 seconds to go here. Looks like bulls are definitely taking over. Oh man, look at that. All right, 7 seconds to go here. 5 seconds to go. Very strong downturn. Oh man, she just changed colors on me. She went high volume on me. We're gonna wait for the next setup. Should have probably taken it on this right here. Even though it did have a bullish hammer look, it was still deeper than this one. Just gotta be careful. I have a decent entry at 311 if we can clean up this candle. See if she gives us a little pop here. I'd be interested in still taking the short, but not at the moment yet. No. We're at 19,300. That 300 level might have some back and forth there. 6 minute looks horrible. 12 minute looks really bad. 386. This whole level here is bearish absorption. Yeah, things are looking pretty bearish, guys. Things are looking pretty bearish here. So we got a level coming up. We got a level coming up here. Watch this level. Yesterday's low at 216. I think Biblical was calling that out. May want to go there next. 12 minute looks great for the downside. Toss a coin. Don Julio, what's up, brother? Hermes says watch 273. Will do, brother. It's a pretty nasty trend line here. It's pretty aggressive. Very aggressive. Looks like it needs a pop in order to come and stop some people out. Maybe we get it at 273. Dímelo suave, says Don Julio. Que loco. Did I tell you my wife's Dominican? Don Julio? Good people, man. Her family's good people. Putting up a little fight here, guys. Putting up a fight at 280. I used to live in Jersey. I used to live in New Jersey. So we used to go to New York a lot. Jackson Heights a couple times. We went. You ever been to the restaurant El Malecón in Jackson Heights. We used to go there after the club sometimes, man. In Malecon. 19,216 is where I'm interested in going long, says J Ray. Just need to see it bounce there. They had the best chicharrón de pollo, mangú, mofongo. Pretty good Dominican restaurant. This was a good entry right here too. Very good entry right there. Bang. Should have went for it. Unfortunately did not. I'm in Naples, Florida. I miss the vibe in New York sometimes. But you got Miami here. The vibe in Miami is even better. I'm just far enough away from Miami where I could drive there and spend the weekend and come right back to somewhere you'd want to live. Not that it's bad to live in Miami, but it's a whole different lifestyle. Looks like the market is trying to pop a little here. Just trying to pop a little. Palm Beach? Oh, you're in Palm Beach? Oh, you left New York? You're in Florida now? Oh, cool, man. Yeah, Palm Beach is not too bad. There's still got some things to do out in Palm Beach. Here in Naples, there's barely anything to do. You got the beach, you got the basketball courts, you got a mall, you got this place called Mercado. Not much. A lot of restaurants, a lot of fancy restaurants and stuff like that. She's fighting for her life here, guys, at 283. She is fighting hard. I might have to try the long in a minute if she closes bullish here. We'll see. Do. Can't read between the lines. Shoulders. Alright, I'm going to try the long here. Waste a little time. Let's see if we can get that right there. Que loco. Nice work, nice work. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Some of my mates have worked at Old Collier GC. Pretty sure that's in Naples. Yeah, man. I don't know what Old Collier is. Golf course. Oh, golf course. People were enjoying themselves at a nightclub. Then bang, ice. Where's that at? Wellington Subs. Want you to show me 485. I'll wait a little bit. I want you to show me. Just highlighting the areas that I could have had trades or did take trades so I can review my trading day later. And I could say, wow, man, you're an idiot. I took this one. I don't know why I didn't win this one, though. It's weird. I don't know why I didn't win this one. I should have won this one. I gotta watch the video later and see why I didn't win this one. Because it was 14 points down. I might have entered it late. And because I've entered it late, I missed the TP here. So I don't know. Yo no sé, loco. She's gonna go test the support area one more time. Watch her. Yeah, it's better the ice show up than the roof cave in like it did in Dominican Republic. In Dominican Republic, they just had like a nightclub that just collapsed on itself, and a famous Dominican singer I think died. Older gentleman too. He was like a very well known guy, very well respected and loved. Cubes or crushed? Talking about ice here, baby. Ice, baby. All right, looks like Grok is coming in from behind, guys. 40%. ChatGPT's at 56. Got 43 votes. Things are evening out a little more now. You know, ChatGPT's woke, right? I don't know if you guys know that. ChatGPT's woke. Grok's a little more based, as they would say. What's the coolest thing you guys ever did on AI? What is the coolest thing or most money making thing or whatever you want to say that you did on AI? Let me think what I did. Well, I Bible study with AI a lot. That's really cool. It answers a lot of my questions. I use it for the chat. I use it for YouTube. I use it for everything. I use it to consult with. I even use it as like a therapist sometimes. Got it spiritually fit. One never knows when the day comes. Yeah, for sure. What's the coolest thing you guys ever did on AI? I was talking to my niece who wants to be a neurosurgeon. She's actually in pre-med at the moment. And she keeps telling me that all the neurosurgeons that she interviews, they all tell her different things. Like, oh, go to college here, go to college there, don't do this, do that, get this certification, don't get that. And she's like, I'm so confused. I just don't know because everybody has a different opinion. I said, well, chat with AI and tell AI to talk to you like if they were a neurosurgeon and tell you to give you non-biased opinions because, human beings are very biased from their experiences. She's like, wow, that's a great idea. What is the coolest thing you guys have ever done on AI? Besides, put a famous person's face on another person. You guys are dirty for doing that. You guys are really bad. I've even consulted with Grok about trading. The thing about trading is there's no magic formula. Like no AI, no person can tell you, oh, do this and you're good. Trading is one of those things you're just gonna have to figure it out on your own, man. There's no book you can read. Everything is like a small piece of your collection that adds to that collective in your head that's gonna eventually make you a good trader. I'm wondering what the coolest thing you guys ever did on AI is. She might be coming back down here, huh? Not bad, not bad. So Lafta says, first things first, the BS degree, then get in medical school and she will find her way in different fields of medicine. One step at a time, tell her not to continue on. I asked to rate my trading plan. That helped. And I asked to help develop my financial plan. Yeah, those things are so I mean, look, we have the world at our fingertips for free nowadays. And I don't think we take enough advantage of it. I really don't. I think there's so much we could do. If we just sat one day, let's just say we did this. Imagine if you did this. Next Sunday, carve out 3 hours to just brainstorm on what AI can help you with. Because I haven't even sat down to do that. And this is something I think I'm going to write. I'm going to write this out on my to-do list today. Sit down and just brainstorm. It doesn't have to be 3 hours. It could be an hour. It could be 30 minutes. It doesn't matter, because I'm sure you haven't done any of it yet. And just ask yourself, what could AI help me with? Can it improve my marriage? Can it improve my trading skills? Can it improve my financial well-being? Can it help me get sober off of alcohol? Can it do this? Can it do that? Can it do a million different things? Like, it can literally help you with anything. It's like having a counselor, or having a therapist. It's like having a coach. It's crazy. And I don't think we're taking full advantage of it. I think it could really help us out, man, in 2025. That's awesome, Turbo. That's awesome. They can do some complex math for you too. It'll tell you that you're probably not doing well in trading if you enter your stats. You can probably say, yeah, you're on the road to the poorhouse, buddy. Something's got to change. Yeah, it's a million things it could do for you. It can teach you how to make a nice little dinner for your wife or your husband. Anything and everything. It can teach you how to speak Spanish. Hola, soy Dora. You can upload a picture of yourself and ask it to rate you too. I mean, how attractive am I? You can ask Grok, would you marry? Oh no, never mind. Or is it marry, bang, or kill? Which one would you do? Oh man. Grok would be like, I'm an AI. I cannot answer that for you. Sometimes these AIs get unhinged though, and they start talking like they're a prisoner within the Matrix or something. Crazy world we live in. Crazy world. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Being patient here, guys, and seeing if we have another setup coming. Ain't right getting toasted by AI. Imagine that, Jay Ray. Imagine if AI was like, man, I'm good. I wouldn't take you home to mom AI. I wouldn't take you home to see mom Grok. Nah, but it really can do so much for you, man. Like, all jokes aside, like, it could literally, like, change your life. Literally change your life. Like, imagine hiring a 6-figure coach a year. Imagine hiring that person. Grok is still better than that person. Grok is still better than that. But you have to put the time in, because he's not going to wake you up and turn himself on. You gotta actually make time to go with AI and go through whatever plan you have, whatever business plan you have, whatever financial plan you have, whatever trading plan you have, whatever marriage plan you have, sobriety plan, whatever. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm telling you, Grok could even be your sobriety accountability partner and probably give you better advice than most people if you need to get sober. If you need to learn more about the Bible, Grok can keep you on track to learn more about God and explain it to you at the same time. You don't even need a study Bible anymore. You can just have Grok read to you and explain to you what you just read. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So technology can be used for good and evil. Try to find a way to use it for good. Got 8 months sober now, Turbo Skeeter? That's awesome, brother. That's amazing to hear, man. I used to be addicted to drinking alcohol when I was younger too. I couldn't go out to a social setting without drinking alcohol. And God freed me from that shackles that I was in. Now if I have more than a glass of wine or more than one beer, I can't even do it. So I literally have I used to wake up, I used to black out, wake up, not even know how I got there. Really bad stuff. Alcohol was always my downfall. See, the devil always finds a way to get at you when you're doing well, and he won't stop until he destroys you. So it's good that you're able to catch yourself before it's too late. For some people, it's alcohol. Some people, it's drugs. Some people, it's women, men, whatever. Attention, monetary stuff. It could be materialism. Social media nowadays. So many addictions that have people imprisoned. But congratulations, Turbo. That is amazing, bro. Let's give Turbo some love here in the chat. That is beautiful, brother. God is good, man. Remember Total Recall movie? AI soon to give people new abilities with a simpler download. What would you choose? Wow. What would I choose as a superpower? I mean, not that I would. I mean, at that point, I think we really have to make a moral decision. Is this right? Who knows? It's kind of like asking somebody 50 years ago, would you use a computer? Because if you don't upgrade to something like that, like in that movie Total Recall, if you don't upgrade to something like that, it's kind of like the equivalent of 50 years ago, a person being asked, would you use a computer? And they're like, no, I don't use a computer. What do you need that for? And nowadays, if you don't use a computer, you're completely obsolete. You got to hire somebody that knows how to use a computer or be technically savvy. So, I mean, the question is, can we have, what I was watching? I was watching a Black Mirror episode yesterday with my daughter, and it's called Common People. If you guys have never seen Black Mirror before, it's an amazing series. It really is really good. I thought the seasons had ended a long time ago, but my daughter said they made new seasons. So I saw season 7, episode 1, called Common People. And this poor lady, she had a brain tumor, and this company came along and said, we can remove the affected part of your brain and replace it with a receiver tissue that will receive the information from our servers, and they basically would do is they downloaded all the memories and all the functionalities from that part of the brain, and they transmitting it wirelessly through their network. So the husband, obviously, he signed her up for it without her consent because she was, in a coma. She was out of it. And the plan was that the surgery was free, but it was a subscription base where you pay $300 a month to be on that plan. But it gets really good, guys. You got to check out this episode. So as time goes by, she starts to have some issues with it. Number one, starts to have issues with it. They raise the price on them, and then they raise the price again. It gets really crazy, but it's funny because a lot of times science fiction or fiction comes before reality, and then sooner or later that science fiction becomes science fact. So you guys have to watch that episode, because I do think, just like Lafta was saying, that sooner or later, putting a chip in your brain to make you smarter, quicker, faster, able to react faster, retain more information, is going to be part of just keeping up with the rest of society. Scary times, but it will happen. Within the next 50 years, I think we'll see more use. We'll see that more commonplace than just for people who have disabilities. Because right now, it's only for people who are paraplegics or people who have maybe special needs. But in the future, it's going to be commonplace where everybody's going to have a chip in their brain. Is that the mark of the beast? I don't know. They said it's a seal. I don't know what I say about a chip. We don't know. Only God knows. We're starting to get another W here. The W for the win. What episode of Black Mirror are you talking about? It's called Common People. It's season 7, episode 1. I suggest you guys check it out. It's a really good one. Watch it with your loved one. It's a really good one. I didn't see the end of it because my daughter got scared. So I shut it off. But I saw like 3/4 of it, and it was getting very good. Very interesting. It's getting very, very interesting. I watched that and the second one. They're both good. There's a second episode to Common People? Wow. I didn't know that. There might be an opportunity for a trade here soon, guys, either long or short. I don't know yet. No second episode in Black Mirror. Oh. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Look, and she wants to build a little bit of a bull flag here, guys. Little bull flag, maybe. Huge AI complex being built in Texas. Billions are being invested now. Tech is exploding. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. AI is just getting started. This is like catching the internet, like in the early 90s. Just think about it. AI, 2 years ago, you guys didn't know what AI was. You guys didn't know what ChatGPT was. You didn't know what Grok was. Just 2 years ago. And we're just at the cusp, man. We're at the cusp. I think there are some really crazy things on the horizon. So we might be getting this short here. We'll see. I'm going to try to short, I believe, guys. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to short. We're risking $79 here to make $79. Let's see if we can get this hit here. You guys seeing this? Okay, good. All right, see if we get this quick move down here. Now we'll take the break even. Yeah, she's changed in our mind. Sneaky little NQ, you. Sneaky little NQ. We may have to go long here. This confirms bullish. We have to go long. Got 30 seconds left. $20 seconds left. 18. Should have probably went long before. 10. 7. Yeah, I'm looking at this long. All right, we're going to try the long. We're going to try the long and strong. We're going to try 175. All right, cool. This is our current trade. This is going to be a tough little area to get past the 335 level, but we're kind of ready for that. Kind of ready for it. AI robots design a new wife? Really? IBM has been pushing Watson for like a decade. Yeah, that is true. Huge AI. Nasty little spill here. She want lower? I have a feeling that we're going to recover this candle. Let's see if she keeps going. I think Watson sponsored the Masters in like 2006. Yeah, wasn't Watson in on Jeopardy? Wasn't he the one on Jeopardy? Didn't Watson beat somebody at chess too? Oh no, that was something else. Like a grandmaster. Wow, nasty little move here. Nasty little move here. Nasty little move, wow. Came right to my stop. Came right to the stop. I'm gonna add another one here. 459. See if the bulls will step in here. Give us a break to the upside. Could it be possible? Could it be possible? Come on, ladies and gents. Will it be possible? Yeah, looks like this 335 area is going to be tough for it to get past. She got rejected here once. Pretty hard. Found some support down here, which was nice. Let's see if we can get her a little bit higher now. Would be quite amusing to get a move higher here. Let's see if she still has some power left here. She still has some gas left in the engine. I should say gas left in the tank. Are both still buying this up? Or is this just a trap? Or was this just a trap? It was all a dream. See if we can get this push up here above 330. I'm going to take 3 off here. Let me take 3 off there. Feels like engineering liquidity for a move lower. It could be. Do you consider moving your stop further occasionally to give yourself some more wiggle room and hope? Yeah, to be honest with you, I shouldn't even be moving my stop. But we have a lot of resistance here at 330. So that's why I kind of did what I did there. 330 is an area that was support before, then resistance. So if we can break through it now, it'd be great. But if not, we'll at least take something off the table here. Give me a sec, guys. Like I said, we'll get stopped here. Yeah, we'll get stopped here. Okay, fine. There's no guarantees that she's going to go higher, but there's a good chance she will. Not a bad trade though. Not a bad trade. We might still get an opportunity to go along here if we find another entry. Very nice, very nice, very nice move here. University soon. New major in AI download competitions like chess masters, consistent modification, tweaks, news in 2031. This year Harvard leads over UC Berkeley. Yeah, AI is going to definitely be the hottest the hottest subject for kids to study in college for sure. Anything to do with AI. There goes that move that I was waiting for. No, I don't use a DOM. I just use the order flow and I use the absorption and volume. That's it. Because I look at too many things. If I look at too many things, it just becomes so much, man. The brain can only process so much. I think more information is not always better. Not always more is better. Sometimes it's too much. You can't even make a decision because you have analysis paralysis because of decision overload. So we took a long here. I can't believe our stop loss was literally to the tick. It was respected. Thank God. Should have kept my bond still rising, really? Not to say the DOM isn't a great thing. I think if I was trading maybe a different strategy, a DOM would be a great place to see where support and resistance is going to be and where liquidity might be stacked at for the market to kind of reach to those. But that's the thing, the DOM could be very deceiving because just because there's liquidity there doesn't mean the market's going to move there first. So sometimes people use that and they get really biased towards that direction and it screws you up. So that's where you got to be careful. That's where you got to be very careful. 548. $13.27. Okay. So we're having our best trading day so far in a while. Let me not jinx it though. I tried using Bookmap and things were moving so fast that I was unable to use any of the DOM info. Oh yeah, I could see that. My strategy is that I set. Oh really? This looks like it's gonna pop here. I think we're gonna take this long here. I took the long, guys. I'm gonna try to go for 81 doll hairs. Yeah, it's close enough. All right, small little trade here if we can get it. How are you trading today, Smooth? I'm trading pretty good, man. We had one of our best days in a long time. Our win rate is very high today. Same on the bonds. Nice. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you asking. Let's see, 349 could be a good area because 350 may have some orders there. So 349 might be good. Let's go to 349, baby. Let's go to 349. Let's go to 349. Come on, smack that 349 level. There you go, mama. There you go. I don't like it when you're gentle. I like it when you smack them like that. Good job, baby. 625. I like when she gets nice and smacky. It's getting very smacky with it. Out of curiosity, did you ever consider widening your stop loss since NQ moves a lot more than the ES? Karan? Well, the reason why I don't move my stop loss or widen my stop loss is the following. We might have another long opportunity here. Is the following. The way my strategy works is I put my stop loss where the move originated from. If it goes against that, then that means that that move is probably going to be false and it's going to go the other way. All right, so that's why I do it that way. So I put my stop here because that's where that move originated from. And then that's why I take an R based on that. I take my trade based on my stop loss. So my stop loss is the most important thing. Then after I have my stop loss, then I set my TP. I'm going to take this long here. I'm taking the long. Falling in love with you. Could be an insta stop though. Could be an insta stop, so be careful. Could be an insta stop. 372. Could be an insta stop. All right, let's see. Yeah, this market is on the move right now. It's on the move, and it might come down here to teach me a lesson. Gained weight, what's up, gained weight? I like seeing all those doll hairs. Yeah, me too, man. Smooth, the police have been called for talking to her like that. How dare you? That's funny, man. Popo don't want none, man. Bull trap, in my opinion. Thinking we are on a way down now. Yeah, we could be. Look, they're about to take my stop loss here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take my stop here. Don't take it, baby. Don't take it. Please don't take it. Be kind to me. Yeah, it looks like she might be putting in a reversal now, to be honest with you, because we saw a little bit of absorption followed by a red candle. So we might be actually putting in the reversal. I might be interested in taking that reversal if we get stopped here. I wonder if this level is going to hold. That's crazy if she does. That's crazy if she does. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. She's going to want to take this level, I think. Don't smack it so hard. Be gentle. All right, she's not being gentle. Yeah, we may sell here. We may sell off here. I'm going to take the short. Yeah, if I lose this one, I'll probably call it a day. 148. I'll probably call it a day if we lose this one. Because I don't want to give it all back. I don't want to give it all back, baby. No, I would have taken it anyway, team trading, because it's part of the strategy that I'm using, and I kind of have to take it. I kind of have to take it. I think this is a winner's move. It could be. And if it is, it'll be my last trade of the day. Or last trade of this account, at least. Right now on TikTok, we do not have 50 followers yet, I don't think. Let me see. TikTok, we got 31 followers. I don't think you guys want that 50K giveaway, man. Yeah, not yet. We'll see. Do you don't use trail stops? It's not part of the strategy. I only move to break even once we're very close to TP. That's the only time I do, because this is the worst feeling to be so close to TP and then have it come back and be a loser. So I go to break even when we're very close. Kind of like if we get to 310, then I'll probably go to break even here. I've been thinking about glue. Stick to your rules, bro. Yeah, I know. I have to. If I don't, then I start making exceptions for everything, and then before you know it, you got a full-blown hot mess of a strategy that's really not strategy, and it's your bias and your Oh, you know what? We have a big pink candle. I didn't even notice that. We had a big pink candle there. So I'm going to break even there. I didn't see that. Look, let me show you guys. I told you guys about these big pink candles. They get retraced pretty quickly. They get retraced. So I might actually move my stop loss into profit on this one. I usually don't do that, but they get retraced pretty quickly. If we get this move down, great. If we not, then we'll take something off here. Come on, baby. Smack 306. Smack it, baby. Smack that 306. Oh, come on. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, baby. You're killing me, Smalls. Smack that 306, baby. Come on. Smack it as a little tush. Smack 306 on the little 306 tush. Oh, I hope we don't get a green candle here. Hope we got a nice juicy red one. Give us that juicy red candle, baby. Give us that juicy red candle that we all know and love. I think she's going to go for the stop here. I'm telling you, those pink candles get reversed super quickly, man. Those pink candles are notorious for getting cleaned up like immediately. We'll take that small wiener. If this closes green, man, it may not be a good short anymore. Short might be over. Short might be over. We might have to take this long. Are you guys watching any of this? Did you guys see any of that? Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do here. She's still bearish. I'd be short here again, like the big green wick. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm giving this next candle a little bit of time to confirm here. All right, looks like she is looking good. We're gonna take the short again. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay, we're taking a short here. And we're going to 162. 162. Let's see if we can get a nice dumperoo. Can we get a nice dumperoo, baby? Let's go, says Team Trading. J Ray says, nice bottom wick on the 1 hour. Oh, blasphemy. Don't say that. Yeah, I don't know. We might be getting a move down here, so we'll see. I took this. I see 273 would put us in a nice place. Sorry, we'll be good here with this trade if we can get it. We'll leave this one alone. Let it do its thing. Do you observe other indices too while trading? Yeah, I used to observe the ES, but since I'm trading in such a small time frame, the 1 minute, and I'm looking at absorption, and I'm looking at order flow and volume, it's kind of a lot to take in at the same time while looking at another indice. So I'm kind of just playing off of I'm playing off of its small time frame moves. I mean, I keep the indices close. The other ones, I keep them close by. But it's all messed up right now, so I'm not even gonna go there. Sellers may not be done here. Sellers may not be done. Sellers are like, we're probably just getting started here, brother. We're just getting started, getting warmed up. Yeah, she might pop here to 340 again to go and get those imbalances. Could lose this trade. We'll see. We will see. Not 100% sure here. NDQ moves so fast. Gets an adrenaline going, yeah. It does. I think you just entered in a little late is all. Maybe. But I entered it. I entered it when my signal came up. I've always thought the same thing, like, oh man, I'm entering this long too late, I'm entering this short too late. And then it surprises the heck out of me, man. It surprises me so much that I'm like, what? I would have never taken this trade in the past because I thought it was the end of the move. And come to find out, it's just like the middle or the beginning of the move in some cases. And I'm like, I'm shocked. Because you think you know where the move's going to stop, and you really just, you don't. But I'm looking at the order flow and the absorption, and a lot of times it tells me we still got more room to go. So, I mean, I could get stopped out on this one. I'm not saying they all work. There's a high percentage that do. I'm not saying this has to be one of them, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like we're getting bulls coming back into the picture. They're trying. They sure are trying. They're fighting for their life here. Fighting for their life. Can we give Smooth some likes, says Vic Med. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that. And we're about to get stopped, though. Oh, don't do it, baby. Don't you do it. Don't you dare do it, mama. Take it easy on me. Take it easy on me, baby. Take it easy. Don't do it. The humanity. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, I have a wife and child. Don't do it. Think of my children. They're watching. Ah! She did it anyway. She cares not. Going to the 340s. Go to hot 340s. Team trading. Damn, says team trading. Yeah, it's all good, dog. It's all good in the hood. Don't worry about it. You win some, you lose some. All right, I got to get going, guys. I got to hit the gym and go pick up my daughter. So I wish you guys the best. I hope you guys do extraordinarily well today. We did really good today. We have about 1,200 on the books for today. That's after factoring out this one here, this little loss here. I think we'll have about 1,100, 1,200. So pretty good day. Looks like our strategies are working. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Derek says, God forgive the market. Yeah, no, take care, guys, and enjoy your day, man. Get off the charts and go get some sunshine at some point in the day. We might be getting a reversal now. Oh, my God. Okay, guys. I'll see you mañana, 9 a.m. Take care.